so because you're playing in this national game, you can take your character sheet, go to any one of those games, and just join it.
Yeah, you can go anywhere. I mean, if you knew an event that was in Memphis, Tennessee,
and you're going to be in that area.
You're in that area. Bring your character sheet, and you're going to go. Walk right in, check in, and you're good. The membership fee is $20. There's a trial membership that's free. You just got to register on the website, which is Mind's Eye. You just Google Mind's Eye Society.
Okay.
Or Mind's Eye MES portal, that'll work too on Google.
And then it's $20
membership. And then it's $20 free.
If you can play your one game without a membership,
I forget.
it's either one game or 3 games. And then if you decide you love it, you pay $20.
Yeah, there's a game like the closest game to us is one in Walnut Creek. It's about an hour and change to get there. It's probably got at least 40, 50 people there. Game, what do you say?
I mean, the character creation event that I did probably 40. And I think not only is there 60.
Yeah, I mean it's packed. And it's a big site. And like they had a featured game of the month in Sonoma that I last went to. They had what 300 people, 200 people, or something stupid. Wow, that was absurd. It was at a Masonic lodge too. So nice. It had this really cool sort of look to it.
I went to a featured game of the month a couple years ago that San Francisco had, and they rented out the whole Victorian hotel, and there was just 4 floors of vampires. It was really awesome.
Yeah, so costuming is important, but you don't have to necessarily do that. I always advise people that if you really want to get it, just grab as much black as you can for each set.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything. And even then, it's not, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I mean, just throw some, but it's.
I already have half my costume on.
So, I mean, it's not, and it's really, people are pretty cool, pretty chill.
And people go, there you will find people who go really elaborate costumes, they're playing somebody from the 8th century, and so they've handmade a costume that
There was one guy who played a gargoyle at last Chronicle. He had like stilts and the whole cosplay. I mean, you'd imagine a gargoyle walking around. I mean, literally, he was a pretty tall guy to begin with, but when he got his gargoyle stilt things on, man, I swear, he was like 8 feet tall. And it was creepy.
But depending on your character concept, a suit or black dress can be totally fine. Totally
yeah, doesn't matter, whatever works. I mean, if you're like biker dude, I mean, like there's some guys that go around, they got leather jackets that say Sons of Carthage. And Carthage is like a very prominent city for the Brujah clan, which is kind of a tough guy gals. And so they're like Sons of Anarchy, kind of like a biker gang, but they're the Sons of Carthage.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool actually. And that started in Southern California again. So they're going to be doing. They did it in Requiem.
Sons of Carthage again?
They're doing Sons of Carthage, but for Masquerade. They did it for Requiem.
Nice.
Now they're doing it for Masquerade. Awesome. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. I used to like playing the computer game.
Bloodlines?
Who Could Lock? Or are you talking about the other one? I'm talking about the old school one.
Oh, no, I've never played that one. The only one I've played
I played both.
So I'd recommend if you have, our game is set in a dark version of our world. So it's set in the desktop. That's our limitation. So your character can have been from it could be anything. Any person that exists on our world can become a vampire. So if you have an idea of the sort of character that you want to play, that's a really good place to start. With character creation, just like I want to be.
Think about what kind of character you would like to. What kind of concept you would take a character in the movie or something.
What play was
we like Nosferatu down and it's pretty solid. But you can not necessarily
It took us a
you
few
have
months
inside
to
disciplines and you have
figure out
the thing about an organized club like this is they have an addendum. So there's certain things you got to put in. You have to log your character into a database. You load up your character in the database, and anything that's out of your plan, like it's difficult to get a hold of, you have to create.
I'm always working
But
on.
let's say you have a friend who's playing Nosferatu, and you guys cut a deal, and he says, "I'll teach you office scale." So then you have a justification. You put in that approval, and then you get approval for that. And the reason for that is to prevent people from like coming in. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a gun shit with me. flying in on my gunship and I'm going to blow up the whole city. You know, it's to put stopgaps to it, people make it all this kind of crazy stuff. It doesn't make sense.
How much is that, Mr. Fab?
It's about 65. It's essentially,
You know, because someone can come in from Memphis, Tennessee, and come over here,
We had
You don't
some more
worry.
people that ran and I had them.
Yeah. I mean, but I've seen people putting this crazy stuff. Like, I had a character one time
With gloves without.
that I got an approval for,
You should
that I
used to do
was,
with gloves, but nobody,
I was
never had
trained or I
the gloves
worked
that
with
ready, but
with Siegfried and Roy.
like they've all been
For 10
garbage,
years.
unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, but the whole thing, and then I had another one that said that I had like a rivalry with David Connolly.
The other one.
No, and he hated me, and he was always
Are you want to
insulting
trade
me.
these in or what?
And you know, they're like, "Oh man, I'll totally approve that."
The story language is amazing.
It's funny. It's funny too. Whenever he wanted to piss off my character,
Three and
he'd say,
social.
Jerry Topper feels a better.
Five and, mental.
let's get you a pencil.
It tells you how many points you're gonna get for at the top. So you're
Yeah,
actually-
Actually, no, it's straight out of the book, character creation. But the good thing is,
Right, man.
See you next Tuesday.
Sounds good. Let me know what,
I'll put it on Van. Yep.
newsletter.
so, the good thing about being in this club, though, we have other different perks of being in the club. That we do things called friends and membership. So as you do stuff like as a group, as a community, like clean up the game side, host the game, give somebody a ride in the game, donate soda, props, whatever, you do stuff like that. You get these points that are called prestige, and you accumulate these points, and when you do, you go up membership class. And if you proceed up membership class, you get more experience points to add on your character. And you get additional benefits like VIP points, so long, different like that. Now, those are little perks. Yeah, it's based upon your agency class. Okay. Membership class. So you use those for different things, like you could use VIP points to get it out of my discipline. Yeah.
You know, it never
But
happened.
the idea is that you do it
but
at more
now
frequent,
it's like
the more with the by more, the more you do for the
I'm
community.
trying to get that.
Back in 2015, we had this huge feature for the month that we, what's it, St.
The hardest part is just trying to
Shape this little church over on Oakdale. I rented the hall for two nights, and we collected like $500 in donations, $700 in donations.
You know what I mean? So I'm like trying to come up with like, do I want to be in it or do I want to just be like?
So we had like, the doc show and had like 200 and some odd people that came over
And
and
be like a host and always
donated for charity, because there was a lot of things that we do for charity. We do drive
like,
for,
because that's more my
homeless
style.
drives, Toys for Tots drives,
Humane
Humane Society,
Oh, yeah.
stuff like that.
I keep on telling everybody, I want warriors.
We did a Feed America. No, you can actually just, it's just to encourage people
Is it,
to
would
give
it
back.
be like,
And they always give,
what would you allow?
prestige,
Yeah.
finding donations.
Like as far as like, if people can serve, like, do they bring like joints or?
Oh,
So, let me know.
That's
if
great.
You know what I mean?
Do they have a whole setup or the arms?
Whatever they do, it's just like-
What up, man?
My wife is talking to me. She's like, she has this chill
Hey.
over here.
What happened?
Pikachu costume. You want to get another costume?
What?
Why don't you talk, you guys know anything about World of Darkness?
Yeah, not Pikachu.
Hurry.
I don't, have you played any of the vampire?
What?
Have you played any like that game before? Okay. So I mean, it is a world, which is our world, except all of those monster stories that you heard about.
Yeah, that's not a problem. But I won't be there, I won't see you till the morning.
But they keep it secret because they know way more
You know,
demons
I'm gonna get there about 10.
vampires and werewolves.
So,
So,
not like true.
no, like,
How much do you sell this for?
what's it called?
This is the national venue style sheet. VSS is the venue style sheet, so what it is, it gives you an example of what the
I would have known you were here. I went all the way to Barnes and Noble.
the campaign is.
You heard that?
Yeah, it's
Killing
kind
it.
of like, it's more like anything, it's like kind of a combination between Underworld
I might have to come here and clean it
Wonder
up.
World's a classic.
Because I'm starting up a campaign.
So there are some really serious monsters out there. No, there's no better way to have like
But you're gonna have to give me a couple weeks. I started
But
Amazon on
it's
Friday.
more like, because the two videos they have right now that are really big, right now are Masquerade and Werewolf the Apocalypse.
$14 an hour for the nights and 15 for nights and
So
days.
in a way, it's very much like I said, so it's more like, it's kind of like.
I'll see you in the morning.
Just a big protagonist.
You could do it.
You can't be more
It's only 4 days a week.
But you could do it.
No, you have 4 days and then 1 day of mandatory overtime when they need you.
in World of Darkness, the rule is basically a vampire
You
slash
should go for 10-hour shifts, so
Greek
it's
vampire
4 days. And then Wednesday, sometimes they'll give you an option, other
Kind of like
times
the guy in, Salem, Texas. We have to work at one thing vampire. Or in,
it's buku bucks.
10 hours
Plus,
mandatory overtime, is it 10 and a half, or?
Oh,
yeah.
I think it's like
Okay,
10
Yeah.
what's his name?
At the start.
from day one.
His retainer.
Yeah.
Talking me into cooking something.
I don't do that.
So
Do like
essentially,
half and half, like
They.
have the shop open for 3 days.
Well, simply, long story short. Okay. Essentially, if you go, they don't know.
Did anyone from Ministricon contact you again about the
The
t-shirts?
vampires, they believe traditionally came back to the point they came.
Alex.
Empire, and he was cursed with
Alex, that's right.
for 2 years. So that's sort of the history of it. So Cain had sons and daughters. And I remember watching them, and then he started creating more vampires.
Swear to God,
And then
you're
there's
16.
ancient vampires that they call Methuselah. So those ancients, kind of like Queen
Oh,
of
like
your
first
that. That would be another example of vampires.
Okay.
So these vampires
No.
all evolved different. Some were beautiful and
We, Ministricon does not like saying Ministricon because he has
some were hideous,
that's
monstrous, and
why
ferocious. Some were brave and angry and rebellious and brutal. Some were adventurous. Some were more like noble and ladies, whatever. And then there's just then there was just sort of any sort of group of vampires that were made by groups. That's how when I first went, they actually went out to sell their
so much better.
called usurpers. They're called triers. That means pretty much rounds out all the different kinds of.
So here, let me show you how to do it.
Now there are other odd clans that are in there too. The followers of Set, which are.
Yeah, you know what,
I haven't done a sheet that kind of like trace their history now, dates back to Set, just because. And then there's the Giovanni, which are like necromancers who are Italian. They're kind of for the Giovanni last one.
Do you not see this? We set
It's kind of fresh.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so like things.
Number one, everybody wants to come back. It's cheap. It's cheaper. We have a lot more options, and the vendors that tend to price it up.
Right.
There's 7.
Yeah. I know.
That's my sister.
I know.
Sorry. I forget everybody's names. Lillian, Cody, Lena, right?
Lynn,
You're
Cody,
50 face value.
Nina.
So,
Josh.
Yes.
obviously, that part's
Hey.
There's billions of
I was tired of waiting for Prince always being so jaded.
So
I made my I was like,
You want to just do this real and just remind you now?
No,
girl, I want to be a girl.
That's for you.
That was a girl. It's a girl friend. Well, it's a marriage.
Awesome.
And it can
Yeah,
house
I'll be
with a German accent. Never done one of those in a while.
Or the stock.
Right now, I'm kind of stuck here for a while. I gotta get.
I'm practicing my like,
So that's true.
Yes.
Horrific creature running down the street.
You could, I love to.
Hunters,
So,
other vampires put you down.
brackets.
That's very different.
Yeah, so I can say,
Then there's domain. So it's usually the most powerful vampires. Or sometimes the biggest laptop.
Yeah.
You got a much bigger it becomes what's called a prince. Prince is, it's kind of like a.
It's a,
Oh, in the shop.
kind of like, it's a name for any, whether you're
I'm
male or
gonna
female,
go-
whether you're male or female.
You're like, it's kind of like the kingdom.
Support all the princes and princes. Whether it's female or male, it doesn't matter.
Well, it-
It's a prince.
Yeah, it's kind of in reference to, Machiavelli's writings, because his whole thing, the whole concept of being a leader was based off of the prince's writing on that. And so that's why it's just, it's not necessarily a prince, it's a, you know, a clan head or whatever, it's just a philosophy.
Teacher, you gotta get the lines out nice, and they'll do the same. Start treating them like shit, and you got problems.
And they established the great society there, which is called So, you have to call it division, so masquerade, domain. So domain,
Me?
I am in charge, this is my.
I just finished building my 5.1
Structure.
We think Commander also, there's not a group here at least.
What time are those?
Read you. Only a region sometimes. You can get that.
it's gonna be.
That's like our name, our name.
Take the writing collection, we have to print them.
Really?
Yeah. But that instruction is another tradition. There's the accounting, so you're accountable for yourself and anyone you're project. So if you make it a vampire, like let's say you decide you're gonna be a sire, so you're gonna make it a vampire by so you're accountable for yourself. Or if she was your sire, she's accountable for you. So you got to use your person, you are accountable for that person.
Or here's another way of being accountable. Say you're the head of the clan of your city, say you're the head of the, I don't know, the Ventry in your town, and I'm part of the Ventry clan with you, and I make a mistake, now I'm attached to you, so now I'm accountable, you're accountable to me. So if I'm like, it's, no, but it can
You go on the
it
judge,
can be,
if you're already involved in the judge program, you can.
And the people that each clan has that special privilege.
He's the one that can do
So the privilege in this.
He, the other judge,
I think it's why he's the one that's going to matter.
Actually,
It's actually sort of the speaker of the voice for all the rivers in that.
So,
And some privilege councils, they operate separately from the Prince. The Prince can't go and tell them tell them what to do. But in a way, he can.
So it's only on Tuesdays?
Tuesdays, I mean, you can come in.
Right. It's really, if you're, like, let's say.
Because I'm gonna have one season
And somebody,
meetings
you have a night show.
tomorrow night,
This
making
guy
one that I
decides
recommended at my house.
that start up a rival night club that's a rival.
Then I'll try to bring him here
It's
and-
night club, and it's gonna take a lot of years, or he starts.
Wednesdays, we have Magic League.
And the Prince finds out, so now he maybe goes to a tour of basically they said, you're gonna have 4 years, so he goes for 4 years. You only. You're like, okay, tell you what, he could do that, and he owes me a debt, he's gotta give me something back, give me that. It's a major move, as long as somebody else ever decides. So that's the currency of the vampires' debts, one subject, one of all. They come at like levels, they're favorites. Some are like minor, which are all paid by the way you need them, friends and that for major, oh, you need to, vote for the.
I go with what-
For a month.
That's what we're doing now,
Favorite
like,
by
everybody's watching for
the child, and the vampire created.
What type, does it matter what,
Blood.
like,
So, you know, I tell you what, I saved your retainer from plagues, and now you need to give me that retainer for 6 months.
So when you sign us, you get 3 packs,
You know,
or
that's,
it's $10 if you don't want to.
I saved your child. You know, you have
Resource
$15
So what?
Which shows you
equal value
that's
to me.
Yeah, so it's like that's how that's played. So the accounting is another one.
Well, this is just a part of
you can't.
It's not really a team. But you know, if they're like
Now,
now,
I'll
see you guys out.
I'll just go, like, say it's just in the store, I'll just go look at it.
And I was gonna say,
Okay, as long as it's they find out what to do.
Right?
Yeah, so
I would love
people
to.
People
try to
always,
play that game.
people always try to pull some shit in, and that's part of the game, that's part of
Right now, we
it.
don't
Yeah.
You wanna try and.
We're not saying you can't do that.
Don't get caught.
Don't get
Hey,
caught.
there it is. It's all that. You know what? That's almost the definition of all of it.
It's part of it.
Don't get caught.
Yeah, they don't get caught.
Or else you'll be held accountable.
Or else you're gonna be held accountable.
Exactly. So destruction already talked
Right.
about.
Yeah.
Accounting, project. Hospitality.
Hospitality, that's right.
Hospitality, in other words, you're allowed to
So
come
I'll
in.
just send people this way, because I know John's been.
However, if you're, you may be charged.
And not necessarily
Like, let's say
just.
you go to, let's say you go to room sampling and you want to go meet the person.
Yeah, everybody
Remember, he or she allows you to come into the venue. But you may be held to the rules of that.
Now, wherever they want or not.
So you don't want to piss off the person. Like, you have to, you can't, you have to be acknowledged. So let's say I decide I want to travel to San Francisco.
Now, is this just you deciding you're gonna go? Or is this
Oh,
you
yeah, I mean, it's just like you, it's like if you
Or
say, hey, I
you
want to
decide, say, I want to go to the game in San
Or do
Francisco.
you put something, or do you put something?
You're live streaming right now, dude. Watch
So
out.
you could do that if you want. Send an email introduction or.
yeah.
Let people know. Let's say it's Friday night, I'm gonna go to the game on Saturday night.
I do like
my
another like
sheet.
on my
Sign in like paper sheet into their thing, say hello to everybody, they go pre-game, or pre-game announcements, and then game begins.
I think
And
it's got your
then,
band from
let's say I'm a Groupon, first thing I probably wanna do is I'm arriving from I wanna meet the Groupon Primogen, because I guess Primogen is the voice of all the Groupon, to get an introduction with them, because I haven't been acknowledged yet. Or you could say, hey, can you introduce me to the sheriff, so that way the sheriff knows that I'm coming here, seeking hospitality and print stuff.
Yeah, if you're helping to do, I got school down here, so.
Yeah, that's a push.
Yeah, that's pushing it
Yeah,
still.
that might be considered rude.
Yeah, you could do
Depending
it.
on how powerful the elder is. But if you're an EM, you
And then it's just.
But those are the rules. So now, going back to the different plans.
I got
So
these
there's
for my inbox.
really. I was trying to let people instead of figuring out what the plan is, figure out. Like, if you want to make four layers that has a, like, I kind of guide them every time they cross.
So do you-
So it's like, well, this is Halloween theme, but he was an Nosferatu.
Well, see, I get, I'm getting,
So he walked around.
Um,
It is. Makeup.
Yeah,
But he was a Nosferatu photo.
Yeah.
And Nosferatu tend to be secretive, they tend to be spies.
I can
They tend to know
read
what's going on in the underworld. Yeah, they know sometimes walk around and hang under like sewers.
Right.
But you can do all sorts of
And
things.
like,
I've seen, that's so
it
funny.
takes some time.
I've seen, I remember Nosferatu named Blue Blair. She dressed like a Southern Belle, and I swear, she looked to look at her from behind, you go, oh my God, that's gorgeous dress, right? And then she turned around, and fuck is there? And it's my family hat on.
Like, oh my God.
You're like, whoa!
yeah.
You know, her
And she
shoes.
turns back around like, hey,
But it was awesome.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's some great costume.
You're the one where we're gonna go upstairs.
So you can kind of, just because, you don't have to go so.
That's awesome makeup.
You don't have to.
You don't have to go so stereotypical.
Right now, it looks like.
Do different things. RuPaul tend to be more like rebellious. Gangbangers sometimes it'd be like, I see guys like
No, is that kind of more like a?
Good to know where you're at, finally, I thought you were.
No, like,
Like,
the term RuPaul is witch,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but
Like,
it's
it's-
that's just the name of the one.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily, but there are
super shy.
guys that
Well, that's kind of right.
Right.
I've received it.
I'll see you later.
It's pretty well turned into a,
Just don't press that no. That's
So that's-
no,
Yeah, that's kind
It's just
of
a role play game. Swear to God. I swear to God, just a nerd.
Yeah, that was kind of my own, like, the first time I heard, that was the first time I heard about Bruhal was, yeah, it was Triple, that's the only thing I got, that's the only thing I got going on.
The credit's gonna be Malkavian.
one guy,
Oh,
he made a
nice.
character that he was a rapper, like kind of like a rip-off, sort of a rip-off of Vanilla Ice, but he wasn't like that. He was like kind of like he was gangster, like OG. His name was Trouser Snake, and he had like his total total old school rap, but then he had like a spinner rim that he used to use as a shield.
Nice.
Like he cut half the rimming off, and it has like a spinner rim, and he used it like a shield. So like when he was fighting, But I mean that's a good example. Or you could be like the nobleman, or novelist, or some lady. Some of the most vicious characters I've seen were Toreadors that were like super evil. And they were just like totally like they worked the room and they were like super scary.
Pretty to your face. Pretty to your face, but man.
They used to play this game called I was we used to play this game called
Love it.
Beat the Lessers. So what we do is we bring like a character that we thought was like totally the Toreador, like bring it to the table and not tell them they're trying. And then we'd sit there and like,
What do you do Saturday night?
that's what Toreadors. That's what Toreadors do for fun. So we
Saturday
figure
is
out
like
who's
standard showdown.
brought the biggest chunk to the table.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, okay, from like the dinner for schmucks.
Yeah,
not dinner for schmucks.
There it is.
Sometimes like people have figured out, or like you tell your friend before you, hey, you know, I know you're playing a brouhaha. I'm gonna bring you. I'm gonna bring you to the standard tournament. Halfway through, I want you to do some cool, throw the chairs, standard format. Get all bent out of shape. Wait, you probably do this to make fun of me. Hook table. What else? The Tremere, or they're kind of creepy. They're magic users, so they do a little bit more than more.
So the usurpers.
Yeah, that's the vulgar name that they refer to as. They hate it because it's true. They stole their vampires, so but they're powerful.
Are you coming down tonight, or are you when you come down?
They're magic users, but they're also they're like occultists.
Yeah, I'll pull it out right now.
Different supernatural things. They have the ability to like do different spells like flight, uses, fire. Yeah.
Weather control.
I mean, like all of it. But it's balanced. As crazy as that sounds, that they're capable of doing that with a character, you can do a lot of other things that are really disgusting with other characters. You have natural and they're out for their fortitude. So they can take, you know, they hit them like the anti-tank weapon.
It's all good.
They're really tough. Or Toreador are super fast.
Yeah.
Toreador are going to be very charismatic, so they can just keep up this sort of aura of presence, which calls majesty. That prevents you from ever even wanting to lift up a hand to them because they're just so shiny.
You don't want to sit on it.
They have this sort of gravitas, and you're kind of like, whoa, you're like, whoa.
That power right there, I mean, similar game, but in a large, that power actually saved one of my characters' lives. I was in a scene where everybody in the world wanted
I
to
play green right now.
and there was nothing they could do. They couldn't touch me.
I
My
played
presence
We
was
used to call
so
it the
bad.
majesty. We used to call it the majesty
I
seats.
stopped playing.
Yeah. The majesty opera seats, because you just pick
Oh,
up
like,
majesty.
And like this, and like, but I mean, it literally saved my life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been playing.
Oh, Gangrel, I forgot Gangrel.
Oh my God.
Gangrel are,
Shapeshifters.
yeah, they're shapeshifters.
Oh!
They can take animal
Oh,
forms.
yeah, let's see.
They could become any animal. I've seen Gangrel become bull sharks.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's
That's cool.
not entirely that
I
same.
want to come in.
Alligators, grizzly bears, giant wolves, werewolves, bats, ravens, or any kind of predatory bird creature.
No, you have to establish a.
So people, and they tend to be more like wilderness. Some of them are
You
more
gotta
street. They could be like a street guy that like, that hangs around in the city and knows the city, and you could have like a scavenging coyote or wolf as exploring. Yeah, alligator. Legendary albo.
I'm gonna be like Bushman. I'm gonna transform into a bush and scare the hell out of me.
Yeah, so I mean, a typical game starts out where you do a free game, you sign in, and then usually there's stories for this, and it's okay, this is what's going on tonight. A lot of times it's player driven, where they say, the prince calls a meeting and says, I'd like to talk to the prince about this, that, and the other thing. Acknowledgements and that. A lot of times how the game starts, sometimes the storytellers say, hey, someone put mysterious kindred came into the Elise
Like, I don't even really have any.
It comes into the social
Yeah, you know what, somebody else can
setting and posts a message.
I'm actually plugging in.
So you have Malcave.
The guy around here.
I want to have Malcave.
Wait, you see my character sheet? I want.
So you're gonna have
It's 30 seconds. Malkavians, that's the other one. Why did we talk about it? I remember.
Malkavians are kind of crazy.
Malkavians are blessed.
You know, if anybody's here.
Wow.
So it is a blessing.
They use it, they literally are.
I'm a Malkavian with amnesia. And impatient and short attention span.
Think something like, you're not like, I'm just some random crazy person. You know, people call it rubber ducky Malkavian.
Yeah.
Make something like a Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
You know, make something like, Charlize Theron, a monster, or something that's, something that's diabolical and kind of evil, and that kind of. Or I've seen one that girl who played cricket. Remember she played an and she was like a sort of like Alice in Wonderland type. She literally was
yeah, it's not good. I
mean,
it's very you're gonna want to look at.
It's creepy. I mean,
one guy, he used to speak in random language, but he had this way of talking. Others who hung around him wanted to figure out what he was saying. But he would say something that didn't make any sense unless you hung around him.
Okay.
It was just,
Yeah,
But anyway, they use that separation from what other people see every day, except when you can see is normal. And reality, they use that dimitation
They
and
have
how
like an
this power, that insight, that they separate themselves from reality to get more insight into what really is going on, which is true reality. So they're kind of really unsettling and creepy, but it's done right.
Very difficult to
Really
play.
pretty.
They're difficult to play.
They're
I think
cool.
they're
They've got a good concept. They're really cool. I see.
It's like a.
I've seen some that it's like,
Yeah, I don't see some other guys.
I think I'm a cat Malkavian. Yeah.
what?
I think I'm a cat Malkavian.
Yeah. The one that's like, oh, our new privileges is now the. In a home game, I
But I
seriously
mean,
get a home game like that. It was like,
What I gotta say, people play like club owners, play gang members.
no, everybody plays that.
Some people play business.
Power in my alternator.
A movie,
Fighting guy, whatever, fighting guy from fighting group A. I don't know, generic group A.
Like I'm actually.
Mercenary.
Yeah, I'm a mercenary, so I just beat people up.
I'm playing a Could be.
I'm not playing a no.
She's a storyteller.
Like nobody and everything.
You're the one.
I play nobody and.
I'm not sure what else. I don't know. Me and you're the only ones who have concepts of it. We have ways to go. I mean, it's not so July. It starts.
How can you do that? Make it. I don't know if it's, is it, you have to start, you have to make like every one?
No,
Jump in.
whatever you make it.
Yeah.
You make it. You know, yeah.
Actually, the deal I like.
Classic,
There's something going on. But hopefully we can get people from your set interested.
Yeah, we've got people.
Maybe just there's a sizable group of people that play in their set under Hidden Parlor. Some of us are members of Hidden Parlor, which is a club too. In fact, all three are. It's the same thing as this, but it's a different club. MES is larger and more established than Hidden Parlor is. There's also another group called Obi-Wan or One World by Night, which is another large group. They play Mario down in Stockholm. I've played with them before.
They use a different rule set.
They use a different rule set. It's okay. They're there. I mean, they got a lot of people there, but
Yeah, I mean, they're nice people, but I don't.
I didn't really have that much fun.
We just not
They're
really
like treated as
Well, the thing
I like
the thing about them is they also started playing in like 2000, but they have not
They
had
had not
a
actually
reset.
reset.
So
There's some people that like seven characters are
60.
20 years
How
old.
much?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly. So what can't they do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move the earth.
Pass the ball.
And we went, but last time we
You guys-
were all totally costumed out there, like shorts and whatever. And we're like, they're like, why are you guys all dressed up?
It's
We're
like anybody with our processors.
There were like four of us, and we're all in costume. We're like, oh. They're like, and then they're like ripping. They were ripping on one of our players. They're like, did you actually walk around in character? They're like, they confronted her character in character, but they confronted her character in character. Are you walking around?
You can look up online.
She's all what? This is they're still Russian guard.
Yeah, there's nothing weird.
Yeah, it's a violation of the Masquerade. And it's like,
No, it wasn't. You didn't know.
oh my god.
It's like the Greek festival.
It's gonna go to the Greek festival.
Well, how's this? How's this? It wasn't summer, it was the winter time, and it, the Central Valley is cold, so it was fun, not like the player was wearing clothes that were like, wow. It's summer and you're wearing that?
Is it?
Winter
I
and
guess
you're wearing that, so it's cold outside, raining outside. And the character was Russian. Nice
Yeah,
hat,
she's
it looked
Russian.
great,
She
it
had a
looked
Russian
great.
accent.
I did not like
So we plan on playing on second Saturdays and, here. And I don't know if things go well, but we're gonna keep trying to recruit. We're very good players.
That's it, man. Congratulations, not mine. Yeah.
I'm there.
Why did I think you were so
And if you need sleeves
So
or
many
anything,
things
we have cheap sleeves for like $3 a pack. We even have like the slip sleeves, like
The sleeve on lineys, but
Yeah.
yes,
those are $8.
This is nice.
I've never large, but
Yeah, they're the best, but I have like these two which are just
So what did I make a character?
That's great, you don't have to keep it.
They're awesome sleeves. I
Stitch
have
it,
my
make something you want to play, and you get to play the experience once you have.
Here's the cool thing is that you may create a character. You
that's
may
Saturday.
play it for a couple of games and go, I don't like it. Or after playing it for a couple of games, you go, dang man, I like that other guy's deal.
Yeah.
I like that clan better. Like,
Yeah.
retire it and boom, that's done. I did that.
You have complete
I've
autonomy
done
in
that.
what you want to make. Whatever it speaks to you, you make it, and you go with it. There's a lot of source material out there too on the internet. So go to the MES portal. That's the best place to go, and you can see all. They got like this is a binder of junk that's related to information on how to create a character and how to and about the game that you can read about and know that how groups rank. This is all on the MES portal. You can also go to White Wolf Wiki and everything I just gave you in kind of a snapshot will be more fleshed out. With it too. Hey, did you, oh, they don't have Wi-Fi?
Yeah, that's what I'm like, damn, because then I can't look at my drive.
Just kind of, you got a bigger screen for me.
Oh, wait a minute, my
Wiki.
bad.
Pull up the, that's great wiki.
My bad, I did something. Ooh.
We're on Facebook too. Okay, cool.
So you're going to play yourself?
No, that's in good shape.
So yeah, I'm and we are looking for Civil War.
What's up, man? What's up, dude? Good, man. I'll see you. Okay,
Yeah, I've seen it before.
No.
So,
Yeah, man.
something to keep in mind,
I showed my wife the
that's certainly it's a younger vampire, but certainly you don't have to do that. It just makes it fun, easier to explain the fact that you don't know the lore of the world very well yet. But it's certainly
My screen is not
where these are.
Yeah, anything that we can series.
There it is.
If you want to be a Civil War person, you totally can do that.
We're like what? I don't know.
Okay.
You want
So you're gonna be Nostra?
Not necessarily.
That much I got.
That one, that one is pretty
Here's
good.
just.
Yeah, it starts to sketch out the,
So this is the most wiki. So this is a wiki.
I just finished with a hip hop show, so it's just like, you have to get that out
This
there.
is from the 2013 chronicle. People created which is for their parents. So,
Yeah, right now I'm trying to think of like,
You should see some.
some of them are very elaborate. I'll think about one of mine, my last character.
I'm thinking maybe it's just like, I did up this one circle logo. It's like
I encourage you to get home, internet access, check it out.
Yeah.
You get some very
Yeah.
interesting.
That would be easy.
So you have like, I have this
Yeah,
slide.
that's mine.
I have my documents.
Yeah, but, you know, what are you looking for?
I have my documents. So yes.
Yeah, my favorite one to watch, best one for everybody to watch
Is it approved?
Yeah.
Oh, it's approved. Oh, it's approved. Then I'll read it when I get home.
Way too.
Well, I want to look at it, but I want to look at it.
Like 12 feet wide, and I didn't realize.
So I put it in here and I was like, okay, so the number, plus the fan, like,
That thing's gonna be like.
That's the,
but it's
I mean,
like,
so this is my thing. It tells you a little bit about what the city is. You just notice the city.
Stage production.
Because I'm leaving it open
All
for
the-
one of them
all
to be
the,
developed into something else later
Yeah.
if somebody.
Yeah.
Or if I.
This is my Giovanni from last
right?
Picture of them.
Alright.
I can.
This, mine's pretty
Oh,
simple.
yeah, we're in that.
That's why I said look up the,
People create these characters. Some of them really elaborate. Mine's actually pretty.
Is that already open to monkey post?
oh, it's swapping out with other ones? And the only reason that's not open yet is because.
What's your other?
So just for.
Don't tell me. Yeah,
No, I thought they didn't, because I remember these are.
So I'm not going to.
You don't need to have
alternate. I think there's actually songs up there
Oh,
too.
or something like that.
You really don't need that.
Probably it's not necessary.
Okay.
What, I mean, to be honest,
And then we can open up
Popped
that
out
if
to me.
we need some Xbox.
And that's what I was doing, I was grabbing whatever popped out to me.
Is it cool?
Whatever you wanna do, yeah.
Like, here's another.
Yeah, I didn't realize, man. I thought you were like.
Oh, I didn't know, I'm not that.
Asia is
I like playing Magic, but I'm not that.
Yeah.
You think it would be
I thought there was maybe
Yep.
something in there you like really wanted. It's something like you can look up the deck with it.
I had it actually a couple of
Yeah,
days.
that's cool.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You don't want to be so.
I was kind of embarrassed.
Such a
Oh, man, I'm not so bad now, yeah.
What,
What?
I said he doesn't.
No, don't repeat yourself to our, on that one.
The ships up there?
So, I'm gonna send us two of them.
Yeah.
Which one was?
is there a chapter in there for y'all?
Gangrel?
I usually
Gangrel
have
is
like-
fun.
It's not really classes.
Yeah.
G-N-G-R-E-L.
Like,
That one is fun.
That one, and then
Talking about the
the,
class.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, the plans are in there.
Giovanni.
Sorry about that.
How about you? Is there anything that's kind of sticking with you that you like?
Yeah, I choose my
Thinking about Katie, it was kind of funny.
Dude, we'd have to be eight.
Think about it. Don't, you don't have to do anything, right? Just.
I have one of the board.
You know, I
One
don't
for the dining area.
Yeah, exactly.
One from the back where all of us, we get the food out.
You know what's really good?
It's cool, and you get the cooks as
Yes.
well.
That's the point, is what you said right there.
Dining
Anybody.
and the bar.
Like, I mean, I made, you know,
From just like
NPCs that, you know, you look at them, they're pretty, and then you start talking to them, and you go, wow, this guy's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty. And that's the way it is. Huh?
You couldn't wait for it?
You like the idea of the magic?
You know, you could always start out with the concept and then like William was saying.
Oh,
maybe decide, now that I've played the game for a while, now I kind of think this is
Yeah, I
a
mean,
better concept.
That's
That
a
initial,
thing.
like,
bro.
it's always good to have, like, people ask you, what's your favorite character? I mean, what's your favorite character? It's the next one.
Yeah.
Because.
Whatever tickles your
I
fancy
mean,
at the moment.
well, you can do
I have
anything.
one character that I wore this mask for, it was, what's his name? I think, what was the notary that I played? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was
Set Place.
Set a place.
Set a place, yeah.
Set Place.
Oh.
He was pretty creepy. He was creepy. Yeah, it was so funny because I wore this mask, the whole thing, I wore my suit on the set, that's why it was like creepy house for And literally, after the game was over, everybody's having drinks, you go to afters, and everybody's having fun.
Yeah.
Rudy, were you okay? You not feeling well? You ready to game? I go, what up to game?
Give me an ellipsis.
What? Where
Yeah.
were you? I go, dude, I talked to you for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Like, come on, how does it do with the, he said, oh man.
You know?
That was
That was my check.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Well, you wear the gloves too.
Yes.
Yeah, I
think
work
it's-
completely in
It's not like,
Yeah. But then,
which
When
works
you
in
spoke-
November.
You spoke with
Nothing-
the British accent.
Yes,
No, no,
it
no.
works in November.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to play that. June, forget it.
no clan is there. I mean, there are stereotypical characters, and then you can be whatever you want. Like for instance, in one game, one
It's not square.
character
Yeah, I am, I just.
I wanted to have the benefits of the pretty clan, but I didn't want to be
That's
a
not
pretty
bad.
character.
I was like, I gotta get over
I
there.
wanted to be a face character. So what I did was I took the pretty clan, which was a Toreador, but I had all the nice pretty benefits, all the good majesty, all this stuff, but then I took all this combat.
Yeah,
And so I first thought it was gang roll and brouhaha because I was loud.
Oh, what about hard
face. I mean, my
Oh, you want it? You want it? I'll give it to you.
No, you need them, man.
when they finally found out it was like, some of the fun, I was like, kidding me? Wait a minute.
Yeah, like the dress process.
They thought he was the man.
Danny, you're talking about
He like, I have like, you know, like galoshes, you know, like a this or all his galoshes. And like a, brimstone on it.
Yeah.
He had the obsession.
That's the whole thing is, you don't have to be, if you want to be a Nas, you don't have to be the Nas rolling around in the mud. You can be the Nas who puts on a lot of makeup and is a neat freak and sits there and goes, you know, I'm ready for my close-up.
All the regular stuff.
Really
Everybody
like that.
We leave that
You
stuff
get
out.
really creepy at an evening gown with really weird melting face and still act like a society gal and everybody could be like all.
Now, one of the great things about
I love that guy. I love that guy.
I guess as you could say,
Was that other one?
typical person that plays now.
Was that like a warrior?
Person that's some sort of goth, total gamer, drama kid dropouts, show tunes,
Oh, yeah.
karaoke.
Oh, damn. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's not the end of the it's an amazingly diverse.
Here we go.
Sriracha,
Sriracha,
this, I'm going to.
Gryffindor, and Pepper Chef.
Yeah, I mean, it's so fun.
That's all right, after this, I'm going to karaoke anyways.
I mean, it's
Ridgeways?
Yep, exactly.
We used to play.
We used to play over at Ridgeways.
Walk you around.
We would get the whole back room and we would
Really?
Yeah. No, I mean, but there's an example, like I said, Nosferatu, creepy, but you can still have that elegant gown. Much like makeup.
How long ago was
Wow.
This whole floor is 25.
2 years ago.
And this one I haven't tried.
Usually, these are the best times when we play some of these on stuff that you get a little costume because you really good turn.
Yeah, public.
The reggae's kind of a little weird now.
I remember Yuba City, they used to play the whole downtown when they had to deal with the police.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
When Mark originally came here in Modesto, we were in 4 blocks in the downtown area where we would play from like 11 all the way to like the Newsboy Park. Newspaper Park. Between what is that? J, I, and J. But I mean, it was a huge campsite, and the cops were like, hey, no problem.
10, 15 people.
Yeah, you know, but you're like 50, 60 people hiding in that dark alley. It's like,
I remember if we get visitors.
I think it would be great to start with like $100.
Yeah, I remember, and they're not going to be any earth-shattering story necessarily like.
There was, I went out to Riverbank one time to go play Pokemon Go with some chick out there. And we went out there and it was like nobody out on the street. I'm talking about like probably like 10, 11 o'clock at night. We're just walking up and down the street playing Pokemon Go, and I'm like, that would be really cool to get someplace. Like there's it's well lit and everything like that. And
We want to make sure that everyone's safe.
yeah,
And
of
you
course.
never know all that stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's River, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So.
Elevator tail, people got hurt playing Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah.
Behind,
Yeah.
right behind the high school, with only one lamp, and people would go back there.
Oh yeah.
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 Mm.
So who wants to hold my hand and help me with my character?
Yeah, we'll all. You got an idea? You got a kind of something's forming in your head?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
We need to get this electronic.
He still needs,
Yes, still stuff. But he doesn't, you don't want alternate ID.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, you go look, here, do you need to look at a book?
Yeah.
Because I got one right
Yeah,
here. Yeah, I know, it sounds like cool, it's cool.
like I said, I told you what pop out.
Usually that's where you go.
Yeah.
It'd be the first person to crackle the speed.
Russian mafia.
To be honest, I just don't get Master
Oh.
My character was a .com CEO.
Right.
On the machine!
More out there than that, yeah.
Yeah, we walk around in tracksuit.
Tracksuit.
Oh my god, that was great. I love that character. Tracksuit, Prince tracksuit.
The best part, like, first of all, like, somebody asked me about how, David asked me, he's like, how's the book, so if you must play correctly. I think it's a play
Manchester. Right? Is that one?
Otherwise, I can collaborate a little more.
No. No, the YouTuber one.
Selling stuff.
Oh, Tremere. So, Glenn Alexander had to pay a bit to like get back in the city. And like, in Reno, he's like, oh, you can pay your major bid. Pay your major bid and come back and that's all back in the city. Then comes back. Okay. Yeah, like, so I mean, they're having as well. It's a blood
When
good.
Facebook problems, like more like
That's Reno prices. This is Bethesda prices. This is Bethesda prices.
So is it the game room? Is it more like animal type thing? More like animal thing, or is it like? Is it more? I'm saying, is it more animal thing, or is it like shapeshift, like any? So I make I'm saying like so like I'm.
There's actually other people that I've asked.
There's like,
Is it animal?
But like, you would want to hang with a small animal. Fits were right. So like,
So now,
I
one
like
thing,
one thing
where it's like more experience.
you can buy more. Most people get like tomorrow.
If we're talking
What
about.
are they gonna be?
Yeah, some people say like, oh, I'm gonna be a raven because I need to be able to order. Other people go out and do things like bears. But you know, if you're in the downtown Modesto and you're trying to escape and some sort of bad guy, you gotta worry about the masquerade. But a raven or a falcon or an eagle would be running down.
It would be my
That'd be a sure way. Haven is another thing that's really good because that is, you always have a place to come. Right now, I'm having a girl, where's your character live? Yeah, I mean, you go, I don't know, warriors.
All
Because I studied one background, one second background, one my generation used to be that, research, that's where, I guess, I'm raised.
research degree into he would actually
Yeah, and then you get a better.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, like, I had one at
16, I'm willing.
Where were they at? Where were they at? They were in the middle of downtown Modesto, which is flop house, just like a couple of blocks away. Oh, please.
We go get drugs.
Exactly.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
3.8 and 3.4.
Yeah. Like the game show, or like shapeshifters, the Giovanni.
I just really wanted to know what else mentioned like for like have some sort of just like
Look at that.
So we could do like sounds good. Offered him $120.
Like punching through the wall.
Because they called me ahead of time and they're like, so we
Besides that, everything else was pretty good.
They come in and like,
He said I haven't used any of my own experience.
are you interested in me giving an offer?
Yeah.
That's just my
Where
base.
your MC.
Yeah, that's just my base character.
So like, there's an offer.
Leverage mind understands for anyone trying to get into anything like my mind, yeah. Mental, it is a merit of my clan. And it wasn't a bloodline here, so it's why
That's a good idea. I know, like,
Yeah, I know. That's actually
And then I got luck. It's good to be lucky.
Well, the Americans really looked at us and this also like because he
The only reason why the reason why
No, because you want to make sure you're praising.
1 through 6. Then you have a region which you have more. So what they have is they all have different skills. They all have similar skills are not really generally 7, 8, and first of all, 10 different types of magic. Blood magic.
This is the thing, okay? You know, there's an old saying that that armed society is a fighting society.
In any case, they, every one of them, they're
They tend to be very strict. Doesn't happen very often.
what they allow them to do.
Hey,
You're not allowed to ever
we're
show
all
them.
killers. So we go to all kinds of you know, once in a while you get somebody who wants to step in there. And,
Because
do you have
Mike, really, it's Mike. What's you guys do? I did get,
what's his issue?
email last.
That's insanity.
I would be making for my boss. Actually. She said, hey, she has much storage. She said, most of the time they know and you get a big my I got control of that. They take other people below them. They do the dirty. They do the sort of plot behind. I told everyone most tricks built my name is
They're almost like no.
Yeah.
And there's very, very, $100, two bottom ones, and the $100.
Like these are labels. They're like, yeah, you're dark.
So,
So
That's it.
It's wild.
200.
Oh yeah, the median and the natural of the Wistful field.
They're
They're
inside. They're the ones that are often.
They're like really crazy.
But they are part of the.
Yeah.
They're like, how much do I care? Whereas can't really hate them because one is one of the biggest crimes.
Are you gonna be speak more than one language?
You have generations, so the lower the generation, the closer you are.
Where's your
All the classes, second, third, fourth, all the way to third. Points on what's to get, so the more powerful you are, pretty much after. But I hope that I got 30 experience. The middle,
You got 9
power, tomorrow I have 8, 9, and 10.
I know this is.
So, elders tend to like,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
that area.
Because the basic idea
They tend to be like 10, 11.
because everybody,
The whole thing
this,
Well, what they do is dreams in walking it takes their soul and
Very bad.
so like if I was the generation, right now, it's like 10th generation. And I think it's not just focused on so you're very much in the middle of things without really people realizing he's in the middle. He moves just so the other board without people knowing really smart.
okay, I get Highlander.
Right. But then you can kill the they want to go.
Resources. How much resources?
Tomorrow, are those, can you be those kind
Yes,
of?
there are some.
I know that sounds weird to ask you.
No, sure. Touchers are generally
Kind of interesting. But a lot of times it's like,
I want to see all the problems.
So, you gotta make money on it.
I'm coming with my character already.
The Prince Emeritus of the city is Malkavian.
Really?
The person who gets to be prince
Oh, really?
is listed as Malkavian. So this is gonna be interesting.
Yes.
Salubri.
I have one more.
See, because here it's like, you have land investments, large luxurious home, and at least one second home in a fashionable vacation destination.
I just don't know what.
You likely have more money tied up in investment property
Before they had.
than you do in rent cash, but $100,000 in this cash per month without much concern. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I have all this other business and trusting because they, you know, like store.
So it's like,
But the
Or
tremendous.
it's like, I live in this like ramshackle thing, and then it's like, what, why is a car coming to pick me up? Well, how come I know that if I dial this number, a car will come pick me up? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I wanna buy that submachine gun, it's like down in there. So they start looking in their pocket.
Just a credit card.
And then you're like, maybe this card will work.
And that plays into lucky.
Yeah.
consciousness.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe not actually know the
So
concept.
I'll give you a good example.
Yeah.
My career.
But like that, like you could live in like Hotel 6.
I'm staying at El Capitan.
Yeah.
I guess you could say that.
It's not much of a place, but it is. It's like,
Get everyone's eyes on you.
Yeah, when we stayed at El Capitan, I almost went with like the fear of the holy relics.
She's 17.
I know when I'm like, no, that's just pushing it.
Okay, you know,
those ones are kind of
I love it too.
It's 2%.
The Barbie cartel thing. It's
For what?
When someone buys a cleaner, like goes over to the starts to clean vehicles, he has a cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right. Any kind of familiar.
And I did give with the impatient sort of can't get that. It's like,
My character, like, he has a legitimate business. Bail bonds. But he owns a company. It's got like 10 of those. It's called simply just bail bonds.
Yeah.
So very Oh, yeah. So, wait, so the ghouls are the
Mortals. And NPCs.
ghouls in?
Yeah, so yeah, you guys are good.
I've seen people that want to play
Saturday. Definitely see me on Saturday. If you decide you want to do it on Saturday, it's better.
So, yeah, but it's, you said the ghouls were the vampire slaves.
On New Year's 13.
I heard.
Everybody might be like,
No, I got rid of that. There's a background called Bird where you always have like someone to keep up.
the Saturday is, when I pop up here pretty much all day, I guess I have nothing better to do. Usually I just laze around my house all day. If you got a card shop, I can sit down all day. I just do that.
Yeah.
He's playing.
It's good for that at least. You bring it up. Where's the house thing?
And depending on what the clan is, depending on how many people are
Ready to catch back?
being the permission.
Yeah.
If you're northern Mount Cape, you can get to be the next one. You get to get to the Mount Cape.
That was scary.
Neighborhood market.
Yeah, it happens.
I prefer it.
I prefer PCs.
No, I but just with like
I like the show. For you, yeah. So I figure that's it's like $1 from there.
That show is down like this. Like got the big box.
I just like
my focus.
I wanted to go.
I put manipulation and dexterity. Change that sure that looking at two things.
Now, among that, which is another very important one, is what's called market can be modified. And what they're essentially the social conscience.
Mario.
So they write about scandal, who's in favor, who's not in favor, who's worth listening to, who's not worth listening to. They're like kind of
Just
the
the
silent
amount of
card
colors.
and I've seen it done by anybody can do it. But it's really fun.
Which one?
It's tricky, but it's also very harpy.
Oh God.
But they can be ruthless. Like they
It's
call
gonna be
it
entertaining.
when a group of harpies get together, they call them a murder of harpies.
I went into
It's
this,
somebody
I think this is what
Oh, yeah.
and it can be like a scandal sheet. I put it into really eloquent when they're writing.
Right now.
Hilarious to read. If you get somebody in the harpy start
Yeah.
wagging their tongues and like making you lose status and making you look like these guys maybe
Yeah.
domain, booms, and they essentially what they do is attract the exchanging of goods. The sheriff tends to be just that. He or she is in charge of the security of the domain to make sure it goes smoothly. He then recognizes people, so there are eight to the sheriff.
Well, like I said, everyone else do, essentially, because at that point, you're gonna need more than one color special anyways.
Killer. So, some princes, if they're powerful enough, they don't have to search for the zones.
They will.
Certain zones to go out. They have some princes that are powerful enough to do that.
Mario, I think that's the one that's gonna
We keep releasing it. We keep releasing out. In any domain, they usually have a very known or respected building.
you'd have to tell me how many colors you want to bring it down to.
Or
What is that?
What?
No.
We need to have one. Let's see what
I
I
will,
need.
I will, no.
No, let's establish one beforehand. I don't want to go through all this nonsense.
I'll do it when we get started.
So, I just don't want to go through the whole, we're gonna have Elysium.
No,
No, it
there's a
tends to be
reason
like a
why.
very,
Look, there's a reason why,
it's kind of.
because I knew, Josh, because I knew you and I would be talking a little bit more, so we could decide what it is, okay?
What is that? Yeah, I want an Elysium that is like kind of a.
No.
But it's
We
there.
just mentioned it earlier.
What is that?
The movie. Highlander, this is very high.
Yeah, I'm kinda-
We don't fight on sacred.
I'm kinda down
Right,
with that.
so,
Elysium is the place where
well,
vampires meet where nobody can fight each other.
Yeah,
You gotta behave.
I've seen this.
John Wick.
Yeah, Worcester Mystery House, John Wick.
And everybody would be like,
yeah.
That would be, that could be sense. Because it's a historical place. So it's
Yeah, like John Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
The
hotel.
hotel is in Elysium.
Hotel, yeah.
If you usually.
Hard anybody on Elysium or very
Then you get spit out against you. Yeah.
Have you seen John Wick 2?
Huh?
Did you see John Wick 2?
That was amazing.
I love that one. Love that one more than I like the first one.
I only saw the first one. The first one was entertaining.
Yeah, the second one, yeah.
Was it good? Nice, yeah.
Oh my god.
I watched it on Showbox.
I've never had a crush on
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves, but it's John Wick, Jesus.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
So
None of the kind of that movie, all the guys the same. That.
Get Out. Get Out. What's his name? Key and Peele.
Oh.
Get Out. About the black dude who goes to the south and then like.
Yeah.
And there's like brainwashing and stuff.
Yeah.
That was pretty entertaining. It was fun.
Somebody in a gang.
But so Elysium is that exactly like John Wick, that hotel.
Yeah.
We had an art gallery that was in before called the Needham Gallery,
Generation
where you go and that's where you have like gatherings and small gatherings to discuss.
The medium.
Haven. Needs to have a safe place to spend the daytime.
Turmeric could be
Usually
mystics. It could be
Earth needs to have
students
mortals who
of
like
for any kind of
happy
life sciences or anything like that.
dream
Dream interpretation, it could be fortune tellers, it could
have
be
people who
occultists. Great examples of Tremere would be like Corso and Seven. That's
you know,
the 98. You ever seen the 98 with Johnny Depp?
history class.
That's a great. Put that on as like a watch. It's about this guy. It's about this guy. It's about one time.
So you have to use that for a challenge.
Yeah, by this very rich collector who did his life that was supposed to open the sources.
Yeah.
He's a collector of rare folk books. So that would be a good example of the German concept of collector of books. Could be someone who's a student of death in general.
Okay, so,
What kind of research might break down?
so you want to be richer or have more?
Yeah.
I see people play cops, but those tend to take a little bit. You gotta get some people for it if you're an actual astronaut.
Yeah.
I've seen it done, and it's very cool.
Cash.
Yeah.
With 3 dots,
And
you
then,
are
yeah, I paid
accomplished and established under a you get your hands on it.
So now storage, Giovanni.
And that's small. So, it's like, they have the ones that have all different grades.
Every 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No, it's not close to rest shower.
Wow.
You get security for free.
So the Giovanni are pretty complex. They are when you're
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at that.
Free. And then if you put 2
the
dots.
lineages, every hammer has a lineage.
Except for a called.
And in some cases, if you know people and you can get connected with people and you ask around, you can do some lineage. So like I said, I got invited to do a lineage one from maybe.
If I were to do the 25,
She
it
asked
would
me
be
to
that
be your
price,
child.
so that's one.
So and then a friend of mine named Michael down in SoCal, he wanted to play night joint. So
this is one color.
and so what's really fun is that you do black or white or white. So the reason why I mentioned it is because we're asking about Giovanni.
Yeah, let's get it.
Tracy was
I'm looking at morality.
Yeah, so,
And it was still fair.
yeah, there, by the way, I should tell everybody here,
So what did you like?
there are Facebook groups and email lists and so forth, so that way you can more than ever done with other people.
You know, I haven't figured out how to do this yet.
Okay.
Because it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card and it's also one that we printed from the
And yeah, text us to the card, get on the Facebook groups and have, and go up and say, hey, what's up?
But we're definitely going to start off setting soon.
This is what I'd like
So
to
that
do.
is good, good.
And we're on it, if you're on Facebook, you can,
Yeah,
you
sure.
if you're interested in people bounce off.
We already have other people like us.
Facebook.
Yeah, well, it's mainly for out of care.
Right, yeah, it's a joke.
So that way you can connect with people and they come up with concepts and come up with a lineage. Maybe they're playing Giovanni, maybe
Yeah, I wanted to play Giovanni,
I've never played Giovanni, what I need to know. Yeah. Then they'll tell you, go watch True Romance.
True romance.
I love that scene. With Chris Walken.
Wish Giovanni.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and Pokemon.
Always want to be the wish.
Yeah, Hope Giovanni, you're like, oh, I look at this. I wish something.
Any chance you don't have any Pokemon?
Yeah, some right now.
I'll probably be starting some shit.
So,
I don't mean like, you're like Sopranos, so there are some people that are like kind of different. They're more like old school, like that. But they're essentially, the Giovanni are a group of Italian, vampires who made a deal with necromancers, or more like, actually more like two, and they, yeah, they sent the intermediaries, so we're going with a vampire bloodline called the Cappadocians. So the same thing that Treveri did to the Salutri, Salah, it's the same thing that Giovanni did with Cappadocians. The women sold, they terrorized them and then became and then through centuries they became sort of a conflict. But they're not a necromancer organization. They're real funny though. And they got some cool ass shit. Tremere and the Giovanni don't like each other. That's in the list. Like Godfather would be a good Godfather. Great example.
Here are all the general points.
Hopefully it'll give you inspiring. Just things. That's like a reprint. Yeah, it's a. Somebody trying to say it's like a so long farm. It's like one of those. Can they play it? Can't if not, you can assign it. If he does want to make a Giovanni, you can assign it to another menu.
Yeah, but I can.
Does it seem like character? No, that's okay. I'm not storytelling.
Yeah. Okay.
I just like to get opinions. What do you think?
Well, you don't want other players to know what you are.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, just roll.
Good point. Sorry.
Because they
No,
can,
that's
then they can use certain things.
I wouldn't do that. That's called metagaming.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. But I
Yeah,
just-
we don't like that.
I just like. Maybe.
But that's why I had
I'll have to worry. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I had a buddy of mine.
Yeah, if it
Travis.
needs VIP expenditure thing, no, that's not gonna help me. Come on, yes, rules.
And he used to do this sort of stuff. He would say that
Elder
people would.
opinion, that's not
He would say that people would kind of use things and like they would blah blah about the character.
No, that's all.
Yeah.
So you need to do it. Okay, just give it going.
Yeah.
Good basis for a
It's a
character.
very good basis. Roll around. You want to
Yeah, yeah, he's like, oh, you know, he's like, oh, I just, like, oh, you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, you just sit with the character with,
Kidding me.
You're what?
You go on halfway. Well, this may have been sleep that I was sort of.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't get. Yeah, don't. But again, don't feel like you're not like it. Like honestly, I encourage you to like
Yeah.
White Wolf for inspiration. All you do is enter Tremere. And then you're interested in Giovanni, there's a lot and all of it's pretty valid. It'll give you more inspiration than I'm giving. I'm just giving you kind of like a sort of law. Here's a hard bullet point.
Well, I was looking at stuff on my phone while we were talking to.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
That's what I was telling people. Think about some character. I'm still trying to do that.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's always fun. I mean, that's usually the basis of every character, really. What character did you like in a book or a movie or TV show?
You know, like Hermione Granger. Let's say that was your thing. I'm gonna make a trailer. Hermione, you like Hermione Granger. And know it all about it.
Interesting choice. You
Or I want to make a
I'm
Severus.
thinking of how like
It means you get to collect a whole bunch of lore.
Yeah.
But, well, so first of all, you're
I had
gonna.
Severus.
I had an idea for a venture that I was gonna make, and I still might make it.
Because it basically just doubles
Is
the
for
value you get.
Dolores Suffrage.
It's cool.
That was
I
great.
wanted to
When
do
you
that.
just got a costume, so.
Costuming for that and everything. Oh my gosh.
World War II. World War II.
Okay.
Alright. Lore Master is an investment in the future. Hey, David. Yeah, it's something that you build up over time.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Oh, it's after 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be respectful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let me give you guys my email that I'm using for game. I check this on the regular, like as in multiple times a day. Okay, it is V as in Victor, S as in Sierra.
You know it's best to write it down.
It's also on the website.
Tango.
Tango. There you go.
Dot Modesto. Dot CA. Now that's this. I got a new book too. Mine's see, he got to look at it. Crack it open and look at things. Oh, so this I was not worth. My name is Kim. Kimberly. Hey you.
This is me.
What'd you say?
I didn't want to do it without a shadow. I mean,
Okay.
so with this,
Yeah, it just says Rudy.
this is Rudy.
So does somebody want to finish this for me? Just take a while.
Here's one of our players right here.
It is it's a kid.
Ooh, what? I'm in here, but I don't want to use my surname, which is quite bad.
Why did they put your name in there?
Because we play tested it.
I did a couple.
There's Jessica. Are you?
The one that haven't been No.
So like, all these merits. See.
We haven't done plus.
There's an action. Yeah, that is sort of.
See, he thought about
Haven.
Sorry.
He thought. Oh, you. I see character name, and the first thing I think of is I go, my God, that's the most important thing.
What character name?
How your character's name is. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't even have a character name yet.
So, baby name. Yeah, anything about that.
Just don't.
No, that's what I'm trying to
Until
do
it
is
starts
different.
Oh God, we make jokes about this one
Don't make
one
it
guy.
like
He
Angela's Darkhaven.
Draco Diablo. This was
You know what?
actually-
I think offensive that because one of my nicknames is Draco. You're offensive to that one?
Yeah, but Draco Diablo is
Yeah.
about the most on.
Yes, and I bet
vampire
Draco
name.
Diablo is a vampire. That was the big one, like, or yeah, what was their name? Angela?
I remember.
Dominic.
You know, Nemesis Diabolique.
Yeah, it's not. No, it's Diabolique. It's Dominic. It's something.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't worry about it. I'll print out another copy. Read it. Yeah. It's also available on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
All the stuff's
Yeah,
available
I'll
online.
print it out.
I think all three of you guys are on Facebook group.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Did you send you an invite? Okay.
Yeah, and then you'll see me on this one.
Yeah. And you can ask a question.
Please ask questions.
And he can add you to our,
No, we-
add you to our Facebook groups too.
Yeah, I'll add you to the other group too.
Like my mom, she will not let me buy my car.
Really?
Yeah, she's like,
Okay, so next Tuesday.
Yeah, no, you have to.
I was the only one that, you know.
No, but it's good because that way you can get a.
It's
Say
like-
next Tuesday.
I encourage you to order all you
I say,
can.
but later in the evening, stuff.
Well, I'm good at that.
Between now, so.
Yeah, the number real quick, 'cause there's a lot of cool stuff.
But she'll find out.
But if you're interested,
Woo!
whatever you're interested.
Fireworks.
Yeah, it's already. It's
It's
already on.
No,
Fireworks are there.
Whenever I, you know, if you're both like,
They'll take on the cars, and we'll use that on the cars.
yeah.
So, and,
No, here's the cool thing is that the people in this community, they're very
Yeah,
helpful
whenever
to
he wants to go home.
we used to play those together.
each other.
Oh, yeah, we have two other things.
As a general thing, because you're part of that.
Really?
Yeah.
We tend
You know, we
to.
play there very efficiently. Help each other out. Outside, because in character, we may not help you.
It is.
Yeah. Depending on who you are.
You'll meet, at some point, you'll have the experience. Maybe someone came to like, I want nothing to do with this person. And then
Outside of
you all go to Denny's afterwards, and they're like the nicest person.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
what's up? And then you were like an ass going, wow, it's just my character.
Yes, that's what it's, you know, I don't care.
Hey, we're-
The 209.
Are you cheap on it? Gone from there.
No, that's not gonna work.
Yeah. It's the general rule.
So now I'm not really a LARP before, so.
It's like tabletop, only you gotta stand up.
Yeah. No, I
You
get
gotta
that.
talk as a character.
But it's kind of like,
Leader,
you really don't want to like,
project campaign person.
I'm guessing you're not going to want to be an open book character. You're not really going to want to be an open book character. Because I had a buddy of mine and he moved away, Travis, I can't remember his name,
I
Travis.
don't want details.
He used to talk to me about this game.
Do what you gotta do.
And he would mention,
Really?
yeah, we had
What am I gonna do?
come and
Maybe my thing just got.
oh,
If I don't have your details.
and then like the older characters.
Oh, no.
Like, I do this and then so.
Yeah.
And,
I always try to summarize it as find out everybody's hate secrets and then blackmail them.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
then they're no longer useful to you. Stick with them.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
So now,
Right.
so yeah, now, so now.
Thanks, guys.
yeah.
It's all good, man. Thank you.
You don't want
See you next time.
Is there?
The hardest part is creating your character.
So,
But we'll run through it.
I figured you would. Yeah, I'll bring it next time. I just didn't go to my storage unit before coming in because I was going to job interview, so I left my bags and everything.
Well, thanks for soaking me out and nerd out for a while.
Yeah, I love it. He ain't kicking us out. I'm looking
Nice
forward to
meeting
it.
you.
We've had you guys streaming online, just talking about it. So hopefully you guys